What's up, y'all? Stay Almighty, and I'm back with another Power Book 2 Ghosts, Season 4 Theory and Prediction. Let's talk about the mystery that is the man Breeze himself and his connection with RSJ and Tariq. And let's talk about the fact that I believe Tariq will learn the truth about Breeze through RSJ in some way, shape, or form, or fashion. Now, if you're new here and you like power videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Go ahead and like the video so I won't be forsaken by the YouTube algorithm gods. And without further ado, let's get to it, alright? So, I've been making videos about Breeze and who Breeze could be, Breeze's connection to RSJ. I've also been watching the people who make similar content as me as regard to these power videos. And everyone has their speculations. Now, everyone has already speculated, I don't even think that's a word. Everybody has already speculated the possibility of Breeze being RSJ's father, RSJ being Ghost's secret brother. Everyone has already speculated different scenarios that would involve RSJ and Breeze, okay? Well, I want to present a new one today, okay? And you gotta watch to the end of this video to really understand where I'm coming from with this, right? And I believe that regardless of whether Breeze is RSJ's father, RSJ's older brother, or anything of the sort, I also still believe that RSJ will reveal some information about Breeze to Tariq. Being that Breeze is this big, huge mystery, even though I cannot say I believe that RSJ is Breeze's son, because he seems to be about Ghost's age, which I said in the previous video. I may not even necessarily believe that Breeze and RSJ are even related, but we cannot rule out the possibility that RSJ still may know who Breeze is. You know, RSJ may very well be someone who came up in the hood around the same time Ghost did. You know, he had similar upbringing, and for whatever reason, he made it out the hood. And he made something of himself. And being that Breeze is so heavily documented without even being documentable, because nobody knows who he is yet, but being that he's so popular, being that one of the last conversations Tariq had with his own father was, tell me everything. Tell me how you came up in the game. Tell me why you killed Breeze, and Ghost act all uncomfortable about the situation. We are going to be revealed about Breeze. And what's a better way, or even a more convenient way to connect OG Power with Ghost, with an opportunity to make it make sense, than to have RSJ come in and say, yes, I know who your father is. And I can also tell you about Breeze. Maybe he is some kind of relative of Breeze. You know what I'm saying? I ruled out the possibility that he could be Breeze's son, because how can he be Breeze's son when Breeze is probably not that old? And clearly the actor who plays RSJ looks to be about James St. Patrick's age, right? So I believe that RSJ is going to reveal some things about Breeze that Tariq never knew. There's going to be personal information that's going to connect some things that Jukebox or Kanan might have said about Ghost in the past that's going to be connected through RSJ. There's going to be things about Breeze that Tariq may have never known, maybe never even assumed, that's going to be connected to him. Information that's going to be revealed to him through RSJ. And then if RSJ just happens to be related to Breeze, then we will get real in-depth information, you know, because then you got somebody like RSJ who if he was related to Breeze in some way, shape, form, and fashion, or if maybe he was just a corner boy who was under Ghost, or maybe just on an earlier team under Kanan. It could have been him and any other any other guy who may be dead. And then Tommy Ghost, he may have been there to witness firsthand dealings between Tommy, Ghost, and Breeze, and Kanan, you know. There'll be information because even though Tariq still holds Kanan in high regard, you also got to understand that Kanan manipulated Tariq a lot. So there's possible things that Kanan lied to Tariq about that RSJ will be able to clarify if he was there in the hood back then. You know, and all of these things would accumulate and help Tariq have a real overall understanding of who Kanan was, who his father was coming up, who Uncle Tommy was coming up, and he'll be able to have a more well-rounded opinion on all of those guys and a more well-rounded opinion on what he wants to do with his life, where he wants his life to go. He could understand. He could understand because he possibly faults Ghost for killing Breeze if he really killed Breeze. As you know, I also got another video saying, you know, maybe Ghost helped Breeze fake his death, right? Right? That would be epic. That would be awesome. But what if there's truths about Breeze, Ghost, Tommy, Kanan that will help Tariq see, you know, I understand why my father didn't want to reveal to me this kind of information. You know, my father isn't as bad of a person as I thought he was. You know, this is all speculation, but it's like clearly, obviously, RSJ knows who Ghost is. Obviously. In a world where most people who are on the legit side of things, they either know they either know James St. Patrick or they don't know him at all. But clearly this person knows who Ghost is. Clearly this is somebody from Queens who had a father, right, who was involved in the streets, you know, and then he said, if people knew what I did at 19, they would view me way differently. There's also somebody who talks about people having different masks, different sides of themselves. So this has to be somebody who was involved in some felonious capers coming up. This is somebody who possibly was involved in crimes. This is somebody who possibly did murders with Ghost, with Tommy, with Kanan, with Breeze, if he's not like a brother of Breeze or somebody, right? And these are questions that we need to know. So, ending this video, I would like to ask you, the viewer, the listener, what do you think? If RSJ is not Breeze's son, if he's not a relative of Breeze, do you believe that he still has some kind of connection to Breeze? Maybe he was a part of the street team under Breeze and Kanan. Maybe he was in school, right? Maybe he was in school with Ghost. This person is intelligent, right? Maybe this is somebody who he was cool with Ghost, and when Ghost made the decision to not leave Tommy and stay in the hood, maybe RSJ was the person who Ghost spoke to and was like, listen, I'm gonna stay in the hood, but you smart like me. You should go to Choke. You should go to one of these fancy schools. What do y'all think? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.